Court affirms Aboyi as LP chair. People's staff abducted as bandits invade Kaduna Primary School. France makes abortion a constitutional right. All this and more coming shortly. Hello and welcome to the Cable End of the Week News Highlight, where we'll bring you a summary of the top stories making headline for the week. I am Victor Ejechi. Let's get to the details. President Bola Tinubu has suspended Ahmad Salijo Ahmad, Managing Director and Chief Executive of the Rural Electrification Agency, indefinitely. This was disclosed on Thursday in a statement by Hajuri Ngalale, Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity. Tinubu also approved the indefinite suspension of Olaniyi Natufo, Executive Director, Corporate Services, Bauka Sajo, Executive Director, Technical Services, and Sadiatu Bagore, Executive Director, Rural Electrification Fund. Ngalale said the conduct of the affirmation officials were probed over misappropriation of 1.2 billion over the past 2 years, some of which has already been recovered by anti-graft agencies. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has affirmed Julius Aboyi as the national chair of the Labour Party. On Wednesday, the Appellate Court set aside the judgment of the Federal Capital Territory High Court, which restrained Aboyi and 2 others from parading themselves as national officials of the party. Hamad Bakar, head of the 3-member panel of justices, held that the FCT High Court was wrong to have assumed jurisdiction on the matter. The Nigerian Labour Congress has demanded 794,000 as a new national minimum wage for workers in the Southwest Zone. Fumi Sesi, chairperson of the Lagos State chapter of the NLC, said this on Thursday during a presentation at the ongoing public hearing of the Tripartite Committee on National Minimum Wage in Lagos. Wale Edun, Minister of Finance, said one of the major mistakes that brought the economy to its knees was printing money that did not correspond with improvement in tangible production during the administration of Muhammadu Buhari, former president for 8 years. The minister spoke on Wednesday when he appeared before the Senate Committee on Finance. The CBN had printed up to 22.7 trillion naira to lend Buhari's government to finance its budget deficit. The loan was a Ways and Means advance, which is currently being investigated by the federal government. The Central Bank of Nigeria says foreign exchange inflow into the country increased significantly in February 2024. Akama Sidi Ali, CBN's acting director of corporate communications, disclosed this while speaking to journalists in Abuja on Thursday. The CBN said the surge was driven by increased remittance payments by Nigerians overseas and the purchase of naira assets by foreign portfolio investors. On the international scene, the United States Supreme Court has unanimously ruled that states in the country do not have the authority to take former President Donald Trump off the ballot. The ruling on Monday reversed a decision taken in December by Colorado Supreme Court, disqualifying Trump from holding office again. French lawmakers have approved the bill to make abortion a constitutional right for women in the country. President Emmanuel Macron has been pushing for the estranging of abortion as women's rights in the French constitution. The parliamentarians on Monday voted 780 to 72, making France the first country in the world to guarantee freedom of women to abortion. Moving on to some criminal justice headlines. Over 287 students are said to have been missing after bandits attacked a community in Kaduna State on Thursday morning. The bandits were said to have invaded local education authority primary school, Kuriga Chiku, local government of the state. Some staff of the school, including the head teacher, were also abducted. The Federal Capital Territory Police Command says it has arrested 15 suspects in connection with the vandalism of a warehouse belonging to the Federal Capital Development Authority in Abuja. Some residents had broken into the warehouse on Sunday, carted away with foodstuff, doors of the warehouse and roofing sheets. In related development, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission says it has impounded 21 trucks suspected to be smuggling food and non-food items out of the country. In a statement on Tuesday, the Anti-Graft Agency said the trucks were heading towards N'Djamena, Chad Republic, Central African Republic, and Cameroon. The agency said the trucks were intercepted in a sting operation at major exit routes around Kalabiri, Kamburu Ngali, and Bama roads in Borno State. In the power sector, Bayo Adelabu, Minister of Power, has threatened to revoke the licenses of distribution company over poor power supply. In a post on his X page on Wednesday, the minister said he invited the chief executives of Abuja Electricity Distribution Company and Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, as well as the managing director of the Transmission Company of Nigeria. He said the meeting is over the worsened power supply in their regions and to collectively find lasting solutions, and that the ministry will hold all electricity discos accountable for their performance. Now in sports, Haruna Quadri was defeated by Egypt's Omar Assal in the finals of men's single table tennis event at the 2024 African Games. Haruna lost 4-3 to his Egyptian arch rival to settle for silver in a keenly contested battle in Accra, Ghana on Tuesday. The loss in the final continued the unpalatable record of no African gained gold medal for Haruna in the men's single event despite participating in 4 editions. In the entertainment industry, Innocent Idibia, the Nigerian singer better known as 2Baba, has parted ways with Now Music, its management company, after a 2-decade partnership. Both parties confirmed the conclusion of their partnership in a joint statement released on Tuesday. Efe Omoregbe, the founder of Now Music, thanked 2Baba for their collaborative work and friendship over the years. Hayastar, the Nigerian singer, is set to join Chris Brown on the North American leg of his upcoming 11-11 tour. Brown revealed on Tuesday that Star would join him on the tour alongside Muni Long, an R&B singer, as a special guest. That brings us to the end of our news review this week. Dive deeper for the details and more stories on thecable.ng and stay tuned for the latest developments. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and let us know what you think in the comments. See you next week.